So here we are, doing more quadcopter stuff. I've changed my rig. So before it was on that coat hanger rack, but I decided I was having problems getting it to stabilize. I thought I could fix the algorithm, or I could try in an environment where it's got a lot less resistance, because I think what was happening is it was getting caught on the cables, and it meant that it didn't have enough feedback quick enough, because I had to keep the motor on full for 10 seconds to make any movement. Whereas this one, we see, it swings around. So it's a Cat5 again, universal cable thing. It's tied so it comes down just one from each side. Ends just here, loops down around the yellow cables that I recovered from the other one. It's this in here. So I've also got on the bottom just like looped around the claws. It goes then through the center. Can't see it very well from this angle. Let's go in here. This goes around like that. These are the two 24 volt fucking something or other. 24 amp hours, I guess AH means. So it's like 1,000 times stronger than the blue one I've got in there, with the weight to it. So that's why I got them. They're heaviest. They're the heaviest batteries I've ever felt in real life. So no cables coming from it. So what I've done is I just put it on timers. I think it will stay running for about 100 seconds once it starts. And one of the big problems is that it's not doing any data logging. So I think the most likely error that's going to occur is it's not going to do the it's not going to do the zeroing properly. So when I say, hey, you're in the right position, this is where you want to aim for, if the accelerometer isn't working, because I've had really bad problems with accelerometer, like you can probably see if I aim it right, or it won't focus. I don't know. Point is, that soldering right there, which is fucking impossible to see, is really shit. So it hasn't been connecting properly. Anyway, I hope it's got a decent amount of movement, like up and down, go up to there. It's going to turn on its side, which if it flips, I mean, it can definitely flip either way. I haven't put enough, I haven't put anything to stop it flipping. So I think most likely what's going to happen, because I've never tested this before, is it's going to start, flip, munch up cables, and try and carry on for 100 seconds. And I have no kill switch on it. I started trying to see if I could thread one through, but I don't have enough cable, and certainly not long enough cable to get one to the Arduino. And even then, if the Arduino, if it does go crazy and the Arduino becomes disconnected, you're fucked anyway. I mean, if it goes up like this and it's going full blast, then I could probably come in and turn it off. But I want to avoid fucking up my hands. So this could fuck up. I mean, most likely that's the break of the props, I guess, which aren't too expensive to fix. I already used one replacement kit because I broke them, and I've already broken the Arduino. So, I mean, the frame's probably not going to break, and neither are the speed controllers. And I think there's nothing around that it can. I mean, it's I don't know if you can see there's nothing on the floor around it. So, anyway, I'm stalling because I don't really want to turn it on. I mean, it's all on timers, so once I turn it on, it's kind of like if something goes wrong, I'm fucked. And also, I had to run this through here. I didn't want to cut it because I want to reuse it once I'm done with whatever I'm using it for. So I think what's kind of likely as well is these will come along, that'll come out, and it'll crunch, especially as it lifts up, and you can see they get closer to all the propellers. Anyway, it's already got the battery plugged in. All I need to plug in is the Arduino itself, which should tell the motors to start. So I'll do that. I don't know if you can see, I'm not really watching the camera. God, this is hard with only one hand. The ground is in, and the voltage is in. Here it's about to murder me. I zero it. Now it's going to start. I think I put a 10-second delay. I don't know if the zeroing worked as well. Which, as I said, the accelerometer, I have no way of knowing if it's even working at the moment. I've had problems with it. Oh well. It'll at least test the rig. Oh, look at that! It totally helped stabilize itself. well, I mean, it turned on the motors, which makes it less reliant on the angle of the shit thing now. Oh, now that I think about it, one of the ways I made it more safe was I made it only do increments in minuscule amounts. So I think this is going to be one boring thing. You'll probably see it moving around a bit as it tests different things, but it's only going to move around in very small increments. This could be a boring video. Although I have been wondering how the quadcopter turns. I don't really know the physics of it much. So like I don't know which blades you increase and decrease in RPMs to make things happen. But this kind of thing here I'm seeing, if I was smart, I would do something that would let me see what combinations of RPM speeds is causing it to turn around. And that kind of thing. Oh well, we just gotta wait for it to stop now. Still looks really cool. You can't really, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see the colours in the video. Go above it. I know it shouldn't go really fast. Look at that, it's all like sparkly. How close can I get? Oh, and that is so 100 seconds or so. I wasn't counting. Anyway, I'll probably just take another video straight after this with it stepped up to increasing in maybe 1% increments rather than 0.5% or something, and see if I can get a better video. See if it can actually stabilize. Anyway, bye.